Hi Elise, welcome back to my yoga YouTube channel. As you can see, we are shooting from inside this time. It got really cold outside in the meantime. It's middle of winter, so we will keep shooting from inside for a while. But yeah, today we'll do ladder flow. So we will actually build the sequence together. We'll start with 1 or 2 poses. We will do them on the right side and left side, and then we will again repeat them, and we will add an additional pose at the end. Again, right side, left side, again repeat, add a pose, and so on, until at the end we have the whole sequence built up, and we'll actually flow through it once again together. I hope you'll have fun. It will be a little bit more core and twists oriented because I think we can all use them after Christmas. Yeah, once you're ready, just roll out your mat and I'll see you there. So today we will start seated. You can come on your knees into Virasana pose or hero pose. You can also bring the knees a little bit wider apart, and you can also sit on something, for example a block if you would like to, or you can just sit on your heels. Let's just take a few moments right here to arrive to the present moment. Start to focus on your breath. Making each inhale bigger, each exhale deeper. Make sure that your spine is straight and your collarbones are wide so that you can actually give space to the lungs. And you can also start to engage your Ujjayi breathing. So slight restriction of the muscles at the back of your throat. And thanks to that restriction, your breathing will sound like waves, like ocean. This breath is used in yoga to keep you grounded in the present moment. Breath is your anchor also during the practice. Especially in Vinyasa, we really move with the breath. One breath, one movement. And you can maybe start to observe how the breathing is bringing you to the present moment. Breath is the connection between our conscious and unconscious mind. So really use this to forget about what has been happening during the day or what is still waiting for you. Yoga is your meditation in movement. Use not only your lungs but also your belly. So with inhale the belly goes out, with exhale the belly goes in. And then slowly you can blink your eyes open and try to keep this kind of present mind also during the practice. You can always come back to the breath whenever you feel disconnected from the mat, from this place right now. We'll start on all four, so our cat-cow pose. Bring your wrists just underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Let's take a few breathing circles here. So with inhale, rise up. And with exhale, down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then come back to middle again. You can tuck your toes and let's come into our first down dog. So come high with your sit bones. You are still keeping your hands shoulder distance apart, your feet hip distance apart. And you can start to walk a little bit, right leg, left leg. Releasing the hamstrings, releasing the calves. And then round your back and let's come forward. Plank pose. And exhale back to down dog. Once again the same. And exhale. Once again. And exhale. Beautiful. Once again, you can step a little, right leg, left leg. Beautiful. Inhale, plank, and this time hold. We want to start a little bit our warm-up. You can even shift the weight a little bit forward, so bring the shoulders beyond your wrists. This will make it a little bit harder, actually. Beautiful. And then bring your knees to the ground, lie down, and rise up into cobra. So you can be as high, only as comfortable. It's completely fine if you are somewhere here. Important is to engage your back muscles. So you are not only pushing yourself up with the shoulders high, the shoulders should actually be nicely down, and you're using really your back muscles to open the chest. Or you can come just a little bit higher. And then exhale down again. Tuck your toes and come up into down dog. Beautiful. And let's repeat once again the same. Inhale, come forward. Hold plank. Beautiful. I know plank is not pleasant mostly, but it's making us stronger, which we need. And then shift your weight forward. And you can use your knees or you can go straight into chaturanga. Exhale. And then inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Sometimes the slower we do the movements, the harder they are actually. So it's not always about going fast. Let's start our flow. So the real ladder flow. Inhale, rise your right leg up. Three-legged dog. You can open the hips, let the heel fall down. Try to keep the shoulders square, so not opening the right side. And then bring the knee towards your left elbow. And release back. Once again the same. Release back. And once again. And this time open to side plank. You can bring the right leg in front of you, or you can also support yourself with the right leg underneath you. Try to slowly but surely bring more weight into the hand, and then you can take off the knee. Let's just breathe. I know this is hard, especially after Christmas. Beautiful. Both hands to the ground. Come back to downward facing dog. And let's take our flow, Vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale. The same on the left side. So with inhale, left side. You can let again the heel fall down, opening scorpion. Do not let the left shoulder open up. And then again, bring the knee towards your right elbow this time. And release back. Again. And release. Once again. And this time open to side plank. So once again, you can take the form with having the left leg in front of you, or you can also support yourself underneath. And with the time, you can start to bring more weight into the arm and then opening up the plank. Just a few more breaths. Beautiful. Both hands to the ground. Come back to the middle. And let's take our flow again. Vinyasa. Beautiful. So we will repeat once again the same. And we'll keep adding poses always at the end. We'll start doing the Vinyasa always only one after. So when we do both right side and left side, otherwise it would start to be too much. Good. So let's repeat the same on the right side. So rising with inhale, right leg up, open scorpion. And then 3 times. Knee to elbow. 1, 2, and 3. Open side plank. And this time we'll not hold here anymore. We are flowing further. So this time, instead of coming straight into down dog, we are shifting to the side plank on the other side. So stacking one leg on top of the other. And just beautiful side plank on the other side. And from here, if possible, try to bring the right leg and the right knee up. You can even shorten the stand a little bit. So instead of balancing completely on the edge, you can shorten the stand a little bit and bring in more of the foot to the ground. Maybe that brings you more stability. And from here, the knee towards the chest. And slowly but surely, stepping forward. I'm sorry if this is hard. You can try it out once again just for yourself. So basically, from the side plank, when we have one leg on top of the other, we bring the knee to the shoulder, shoulder and the chest, and start to step forward. Try to make the step nice and slow, not too much on one, but yeah, as much as you can. And from here, let's just come up into high lunge. Beautiful. Finally giving some rest, right, to our arms and to our wrists. Beautiful. Exhale, both hands to the ground. Step back, and as I said, no vinyasa here, it would kill us. So just come back into down dog. And again, inhale, left leg up. Open the one-legged dog. And 3 times knee to elbow. So 1, release. 2, release. And 3. And open side plank. This time we are not holding here really long. Again, we are coming to side plank on the other side. So again, sticking one leg on top of the other. If you can even look up into the ceiling for a moment. And from here, we start to bring this time left leg, left knee to the chest. Again, you can even shorten maybe the stand just a little bit, tiny bit, so that you actually have some grip with the right foot. And from here, bring in the foot forward. Well done. You will have the chance again to repeat it, don't worry. And from here, rise up into high lunge. Very well. Always make sure that your core is strong, that you are not too much in a back bend. The high lunge has the benefit of stretching the hip flexors. So basically, if you would have too much of back bend in the lower back, you are avoiding the stretch of the hip flexors, the front of your right hip in this version. So try to always have the core strong. And with exhale, both hands to the ground, step back, and this time we will flow through Vinyasa. So shift forward, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up. You know it already, 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Open side plank. Again, both arms to the ground. Open side plank on the other side. Knee to chest. Step forward. Well done. High lunge. And this time we continue from here. Bring the palms together in front of you. And let's take a twisted side angle pose. Try to always bring the joint palms as much in front of the chest as possible. So do not have it somewhere completely next to your shoulder, but nicely towards the middle of the chest. Opening, deeper twist. Beautiful. And then keep the torso exactly where it is and just straighten your right arm. And from here, rise up. And again, rise down. And again, rise up, rise down, and one last time, rise up, and rise down. Beautiful. Voila, come back to middle. If you're losing balance like me, maybe the problem is that your feet are too much one behind another. In that case, you can really step a little bit more aside so that the feet are actually hip distance apart and not one in front of another. So once again, we are in high lunge. Join palms to the ground, step back, and exhale, down dog. Left side, inhale. Open in scorpion, I'm sorry. And exhale, 1, 2, and 3. Open side plank. And exhale, both hands to the ground, side plank on the other side. Bring knee to chest and step forward. Opening high lunge. And from here again, join the palms together and let's twist. If you are losing focus, also try to use drishti, so you have one focal point. One point somewhere on the floor or on the wall on which you focus. And then again, keep the torso and your right hand where it is. Extend your left hand and rise up and down again. Rise up, down, up, and down. Beautiful. And again, back to middle. Exhale, both hands to the ground, step back, Vinyasa. Come forward, Chaturanga. Inhale and exhale. Great job. We are almost there, I promise. Inhale, right leg, scorpion. And 1, 2, and 3. Open side plank. And switch side plank on the other side. Knee to chest. Step forward. Open high lunge. Take twist. Open the arm. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Rise back to middle. This time we'll continue with warrior 3. So again, bring your palms together and let's shift into warrior 3. Try to always focus on one point on the ground. And what is also very important, try to not open too much to the side, so really hips square. Integrate the inner thighs, the adductors. Try to pull the thighs together, and that will also help. You can point, you can flex the foot, up to you. And then bring your hands to the side, so kind of cactus arms like this. And then bend your knee a little bit and bring the hands together. And raise up and open. Bend knee together and open. And one more time. Knee together and open. And with exhale, you can bring hands to the ground and slowly sit on the ground. So we are doing again our twist pose. It's the Ardha Matyendrasana. So try to make both hips square, so sitting down also with the right hip. And then with inhale, bring your left arm up. And with exhale, twist. As always, try to not sag too much into the back. So kind of far away from the front leg. Try to be really close to the leg. With each inhale, try to prolong the spine. With each exhale, going slightly deeper. And then release, come back to middle. And we'll just go straight from here into our chaturanga and down dog. So just come up, do the same way we came, step back, and down dog. Beautiful. Let's do on the left side. So inhale, left leg up, open scorpion. And 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Open side plank. And twist to the other side. Side plank. Knee to chest. Step forward. Open high lunge. Bring palms in front of you. Take twist. Open left arm. Rise up. 1, 2, and 3. And back down. Back to middle. Palms in front of you. And come into warrior 3. Once again, try to find one focus point. Engage the standing leg. So really pull up the kneecap and engage the quads on the standing leg. And again, pull the inner thighs together, squaring the hips. The back leg can be in flex or in point, but the hips should be square, so it shouldn't be something like this. And then again, open the arms wide. The elbows are bent. And then bend the standing leg and bring the arms together. And rise up again. Again. And one more time. Beautiful. Arms to the ground, bend the leg, and sit down into Ardha Matyendrasana. So once again, we are taking twist. You should try to keep the left hip on the ground as well. If this is a little bit too difficult for you, you can always skip this cross, so you can bring the left leg in front of the knee. Otherwise, you can keep the cross. Inhale, right arm up, and with exhale, twist. One more deep inhale and exhale. Great job. Release. The same way as we came, just come up, step back into plank, shift forward, lower down. Inhale and exhale. So, dear yogis, this is all from our flow. So there will be nothing more what we are going to add, which means that we are just going to flow through it once again together, both right side and left side. So I will go through it a little bit more in a fast pace without stopping. We will do the vinyasa also after the right side, because it's the last one and we can do it. So yeah, let's enjoy it. Come into down dog. Great. And inhale, right leg up, open scorpion. And 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Open side plank. And twist side plank to the other side. Knee to chest. And step forward. Open high lunge. Palms together, twist. Open right arm and rise up. 1, 2, and 3. And from here back to middle. Palms in front of you. Warrior 3. Find your balance. Open arms to the side. And bend the knee, arms together. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Arms to the ground, bend the standing leg. Sit down at Ramacendrasana. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist. Let's take at least 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Come back to middle. Step back into plank. Shift weight forward. Chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. We continue with the left side. Inhale, left leg up, open scorpion. Exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Open side plank. And switch to the other side, side plank. Knee to chest, step forward. High lunge. Palms together, take twist. Open left arm and rise up. 1, 2, and 3. Come back to middle. Palms together. Warrior 3. Find your balance. Take arms to the side. Bend your knee, arms together. 1, 2, 1 more. Down. Hands to the ground, bend your knee, and sit down at Ramacendrasana. Both hips to the ground. Raise your right arm up and take twist. Beautiful. And then again, release, come back to middle, step back into plank, shift weight forward, lower down, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Great job. Come on your knees, sit down on your heels, the same pose as at the beginning. You can bring your palms on your thighs and just close your eyes. You can maybe feel the energy change. Your heartbeat is probably much faster than at the beginning. The energy flowing. We are done with our faster part of the class. We'll just take 1 or 2 final stretches and enjoy our Shavasana. Beautiful. Then you can open your eyes and let's just sit down, bring the feet in front of you. We will do the number 4 stretches. So from here you can start with, let's say, your right leg. Bring the right leg across your left leg. So this is actually number 4, just seated. And then bend your left leg, kind of just as much as you don't feel too much pain. You can support yourself with the arms behind you. Try to not have too much of a rounded back, pushing the back forward, straight back as much as possible. And it's completely fine if you are lower, somewhere like this. Make sure you have flex on your feet to protect the knee. Otherwise, you might be rotating from the knee instead of from the hip, and that would be dangerous for the knee. And if you are kind of comfortable where you are, then you can maybe come closer a little bit, increasing the stretch in your right glutes. Let's just take a few breaths. This should feel really nice. You should never, ever, actually, in yoga feel sharp pain. So if that's the case, then just make sure you back off from the pose a little bit. That's completely fine. You don't need to go to the complete edge. Especially you shouldn't feel pain in your knee in this pose, for example. And then let's exchange. So release the leg. You can shake it out a little and then change. So the left leg crosses the right leg and then you bend the right leg. Again, try to make sure that your spine is not too much sagging. So rather bring the knee a little bit down, a little bit lower, and the spine is more straight, then vice versa. Beautiful. So again, just find the balance where you feel that the left glutes, in this case, are nicely stretching, but it's not a sharp pain. This is actually just another variation of also the pigeon stretch, which we quite often do in the flows. And you can even do this stretch during your office hours, I would say, if you're sitting on a chair. You can always just cross one leg across the other and bend forward. So you can always stretch a little bit this tight hips area. Beautiful. And then release. And from here, just lay down. both knees to your chest. You can take hold of them and maybe just rock up and down a little bit. Maybe you hear some cracks like I did. Even after the whole class, there are still some cracks. Good. And then just keep lying on your back. Release the legs. Shavasana. Let the feet fall to the sides. Palms are facing up. Release all the muscles. So really make sure that even the smallest muscles around your spine, in your legs, even on your face, are relaxed. Just let go. Feel the ground beneath you, supporting you. And you can stay in Shavasana for as long as it serves you. Thank you very much for joining me today, and see you next time. Namaste.